The darkness presses in, a soft blanket of silence. You lie alone, the glow of your phone, a tiny sun on your pillow. This isn't just sleep, it's a journey. You think this is rest. It is actually disconnection. Night is more than darkness. It holds ancient secrets. Your body remembers, even if you don't. The air grows cooler, a whisper of the past. Your skin tingles, a faint memory of flickering flames. The room is silent, yet your mind races with thoughts and screens. Something shifts inside you as the darkness deepens. A gentle pull, like a forgotten melody. You feel it in your bones. The night holds ancestral guidance for you. The modern world has changed how we sleep. What if the answer lies in the past? Join us as we uncover the ancient wisdom of natural cycles. The night air is thick with wood smoke and damp earth. A cool hint of autumn's chill lingering. Inside the modest cottage, villagers gather around the hearth, faces illuminated by flickering flames. The fire crackles and pops, sending sparks dancing upward into the darkened room. Shadows play across rough-hewn wooden walls, casting an ever-shifting tapestry of light and darkness. The glow of the fire casts a warm amber hue over everything, softening the harsh edges of the world outside. The smell of roasting chestnuts and simmering stew mingles with the earthy scent of woolen cloaks and the smoky aroma of the fire. Hands reach out to touch the warmth of the hearth, feeling the rough texture of the stone and the gentle heat radiating from it. The body's response to natural darkness triggers melatonin release. A young boy leans against his grandmother, her hand resting gently on his shoulder, fingers tracing slow, soothing circles. In one corner, an old man begins to tell a story, his voice low and steady, carrying the weight of centuries. The villagers lean in, their eyes reflecting the fire's light. As they listen to tales of ancient heroes, the night deepens, and the villagers' eyes grow heavy, their bodies attuned to the dimming light. Melatonin is produced in the pineal gland and regulates sleep-wake cycles. The young boy leans closer to his grandmother, her hand a steady presence on his shoulder, fingers tracing slow, soothing circles. The skin tingles with the comforting embrace of the fire's warmth, a sensation passed down through generations. The old man's story weaves through the air, his low, steady voice carrying the weight of centuries. As the villagers' bodies relax, their breathing slows. They drift into a natural, restful sleep, their dreams woven from the stories and the warmth of the hearth. The room fills with the sound of gentle snores, a symphony of rest. The old man's voice fades to a whisper, the last echoes of his story lingering in the air. Outside, the night is thick with the scent of wood smoke and damp earth, a cool breeze carrying hints of autumn's chill. Inside, the fire crackles softly, a lullaby to the darkness. Hands still rest on the warm hearth, fingers tracing the rough texture of the stone, feeling the gentle heat that has been a comfort for generations. The young boy nestles closer to his grandmother, her hand a steady presence on his shoulder. The old man's story becomes a distant memory, woven into the fabric of their dreams. Night deepens, and the village is enveloped in a peaceful silence, a testament to the natural rhythm that has guided them for centuries. The shift from natural to artificial light disrupts circadian rhythms. In a sleek, urban apartment, a young professional sits cross-legged on a plush gray sofa, eyes glued to her smartphone's glowing screen. The room is bathed in the cool blue light, casting eerie shadows that dance with her scrolling fingers. Outside, the hum of city traffic and occasional sirens filter through double-paned windows. A distant symphony. Inside, the apartment is a cocoon of silence, punctuated by soft chimes of notifications and taps on the screen. The air is cool and dry, carrying a subtle lavender scent from earlier lit candles. Despite this, the blue light keeps her mind alert and restless. Her skin feels slightly chilled, contrasting with the deepening night's warmth. She pauses, bringing the phone closer to her face, fingers hovering over the screen. She inhales deeply, the lavender mingling with the faint metallic smell of the device. For a moment, she feels a subtle tug, a reminder of ancient rhythms. The soft texture of the sofa offers little comfort for the tension in her shoulders. Leaning back, eyes still fixed on the screen, she senses a connection to a time when darkness was embraced, not feared. In this modern world, we have lost touch with the rhythms that once defined us. But perhaps, in these quiet moments, we can still hear the whispers of our ancestors. Blue light from her smartphone slices through the lavender-scented air, a sharp contrast to the warm ambient glow of the overhead lamp. Shadows flicker with each scroll, mimicking the city's distant hum outside. Her skin feels chilled, despite the cozy sofa beneath her. She pauses, phone inches from her face, fingers hovering. The metallic scent of the device mixes with lavender, a conflicting blend of modern and ancient aromas. A subtle tug at her core, a whisper of forgotten rhythms. Her mind remains alert, restless tension knotting in her shoulders. The cool, dry air and soft sofa offer little respite from the inner turmoil. Her eyes, still fixed on the screen, betray a deep yearning for something more natural, more timeless. In these quiet moments, the whispers grow louder. Perhaps, she thinks, it's time to listen. Her mind remains alert, restless tension knotting in her muscles. In these quiet moments, the whispers grow louder. A subtle tug pulling at her core, a reminder of forgotten rhythms. Disrupted circadian rhythms can lead to chronic sleep deprivation, affecting physical health and emotional stability. But when we align with natural cycles, our bodies thrive. Restorative sleep promotes mental clarity, boosts immune function, and enhances overall resilience. The modern world pulls us in countless directions, but our bodies remember. In the quiet of the night, we can still feel the pull of ancestral rhythms. The flickering light of screens may disrupt, but deep within, a connection remains. When we isolate ourselves in artificial darkness, we lose more than sleep. We lose the whispers of the past, the gentle guidance that once shaped our nights. Without these natural cycles, our bodies and minds falter, feeling adrift in a sea of constant light. The body's response to natural darkness is profound. As the pineal gland releases melatonin, a deep sense of calm settles over us. Muscles relax, breaths deepen, and the mind quiets, preparing for restful sleep. This connection to the night is not just about rest, it's about reconnection. Our ancestors gathered around fires, sharing stories under starlit skies. The dim light and flickering flames regulated their melatonin production, guiding them into a state of deep relaxation. In these moments, they found solace in hands brushed over the rough texture of wooden benches. Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to physical health issues and emotional instability. But when we align with natural cycles, our bodies thrive. Our bodies remember the night as a sacred space for connection. Let's reclaim our nights, not just for sleep, but for the stories that bind us. In the next episode, We explore how ancient rituals of dawn and dusk can be revived in modern life to restore balance and harmony.